All right, Berkeley is decorated for the holidays. I'll say this, Mike, the Bears were not in the giving spirit, which was a good thing for them. They were solid and sound against Coppin State.
I think Hanzo runs pretty tight ship. I mean, I think he works very hard at preparing his kids to play the game the way it's supposed to be played, emphasizing getting better in defense, and I think that's reflected in the attitude that you see from these people.
It's amazing. We get reminded about this every year. We say freshmen, they don't play like freshmen. They don't act like freshmen.
Well, no. I bet if you were around the dorms or the living situation, they'd act like freshmen.
Okay.
That's when you see kids be kids. But in basketball, they play so many games now, Ted. They're used to playing big games. They're used to playing all-star games. They're used to playing against the best players in the country. A lot of these kids have been on national television and all-star games. So from that perspective, this is not different than what they've done at a very early age.
And we know about Jaylen Brown and his amazing build-up. He had 10.6 boards. Ivan Rabb, 13 and 9 in just 24 minutes.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to figure. At one point, they were both starting Rabb at the 5, Jaylen Brown at the 4, and that's really not where they belong. Brown probably belongs out at the 3 and Rabb at the 4, and so they've made that adjustment and brought Rooks in the game. But Rabb, very talented, very skilled, very subtle. You look at him, and at the end of the game, he's got numbers. Typically a double-double. He scores around the basket, uses both hands. He blocks shots. He's very soft hands, and he's a good passer. So, those guys, as was chronicled early on, they're great gets for Cal, and to add to the veterans that they had on the perimeter. It's a very sound basketball team who I actually picked to win the league, but the league has proven to be very, very strong.
9-2, Cal at Virginia Tuesday night. Stern, tough non-conference test.
Without question.